All right, good night, everybody. As you know, my streams are somewhat informal, so I'm eating something while I'm doing this stream. I hope you guys can hear me. I hope the volume is good. I need some feedback on that. You guys tell me if you can hear me, because that's important. So if you can hear me, that'd be good. All right, so the stream has begun. It's 8:25. All right. I'm going to read from Proverbs chapter 26. Verse 6 says, verse 5 says, when arguing with fools, be sure to answer their foolish arguments, or they will become wise in their own eyes. When arguing with fools, verse 4, do not answer their foolish arguments, or you will become as foolish as they are. I remember reading Proverbs 26, parts of it, to you guys. So, two admonishments. One, don't answer their foolish arguments. And yet, he comes back and says the opposite. He says, when arguing with them, be sure to answer their foolish arguments. So first, he says, when arguing with fools, don't answer their foolish arguments, or you will become as foolish as they are. Then turns around and says, when arguing with fools, be sure to answer their foolish arguments, or they will become wise in their own estimation. What is that about? Right? What is that about? We're going to talk a little bit about that with respect to can you win in a situation like that? For those of you who don't know, my name is Anson Phillip, also known as Christ and Disciple. If you want to join and be a guest, chopping it up with me, split screen or whatever. You're on one end, I'm on one end. All you got to do is click that link there in the chat section. If you just want to chat along with me in the chat section, that's okay as well. So, what happened was, in the Black Adam trailer, a snippet from Justice League 2017 was seen in it last week. I believe it was the Legacy TV spot. And when that snippet was seen in that TV spot, it was interesting that there was a great outrage protest about it. People were hating the TV spot because everyone was offended that particular scene taken from the theatrical cut of Justice League was used in the TV spot. And then Warner Brothers pulled the TV spot down. And Dwayne The Rock Johnson came back with a correction in which the clip from Justice League 2017 removed and replaced with Black Adam fighting some of the soldiers who, or mercenaries who had discovered. When that happened, I became very skeptical. I felt like he tried to sneak one by us, and he tried to cover it up. Some other people were so happy that Dwayne The Rock Johnson responded to the fans, or he heard them, and he made adjustments. It was good enough for them to support the movie. So for the first time, Warner Brothers was listening to the fans, and because of that, some people went over by that. Me, no. I was wondering why that scene wasn't replaced with a similar scene from Zack and Justice. I became very, very disappointed, and I began to believe that it was going to be business as usual. No acknowledgement of Zack Snyder's Justice League. There were rumors that Henry Cavill showed up with a blue suit, which is consistent with, again, the theatrical cut of Justice League. And, that maybe they were going to sell us a cringe movie. And all this talk about David Zaslav and they working on Black Adam to tighten it up and so on wasn't true. But it actually was true because remember, David Zaslav said in the investor meeting that Black Adam is good, Flash is good, but they could be better. And they're working to get them better. Now, I said, I tried to address directly Warner Brothers Discovery, The Rock, on Twitter, and I said, one, and I put this all over social media. One, Black Adam needs to connect itself to the Snyder Cut and acknowledge it as canon. Two, they need to pull out that cringe stuff that they have in their movies. You would notice that, shout out to my guest coming on the program here, Leroy Kong, in the building. Needs to connect itself to the Snyder Cut and acknowledge it as canon. Two, okay, 1 second. Leroy Kong should be here with us. Leroy Kong, what's up, brother? Can you hear me?
Hey.
All right. It's
Yeah,
good to see you, brother.
Internet is slow. Hello. The internet here is kind of slow. Sorry about that. It's slow. It's very slow. Can you see me? Can you hear me?
Perfectly fine.
Okay.
Yes. So there'll be a little delay between me and you. Cool.
Yeah. How are you?
I'm great, man. I'm
Yeah.
great.
The internet is slow around here. Slow here.
I am very excited for the future of DC. I think DC's back, y'all. I think hope. DC is back. And with David Zaslav on
Henry Cavill Ben Affleck and Gal, they are now in Los Angeles right now. Three of them are in Los Angeles right now.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Man, Zaslav ain't playing around. So
yeah,
I'm talking right now about Black Adam because that's the movie coming up in about
3 weeks time.
2 weeks. Yeah.
So about that.
Yeah, and I'm promoting Black Adam every chance I get. I like the soundtrack. It's wicked. It's devious. It has an evil tone to it, and yet it has a heroic tone to it. You know, I really enjoy it. I've
Yeah.
been playing it on loop for a while. Also, I was just talking about this, and this is what I was talking about. Black Adam, to me, I want your view on this, though. I want your view on this. Black Adam, to me, has satisfied the criteria that I wanted Warner Brothers to have. There's only one more thing they have to do, but that's in the movie. But the criteria I had for them was, one, you've got to acknowledge the Snyder Cut. You have to. And it has to be canon. They did that in the Fandango interview. Two, please do not show us any more cringe stuff. We don't need jokes. This is not a Marvel movie. Okay? Black Adam is a very, very serious character coming from a lot of pain and suffering. And he's angry and he's filled with rage. So he's going to be, he's taking no prisoners. And he kills people, right? And they even said that in the trailer. So I expect a savage sort of Black Adam. I expect Sabak to be savage as well. A lot of savagery going on in that movie. Maybe not a lot of blood because it's PG-13, but I expect savageness. I expect sort of slightly, I don't expect it to be as intense as Brightburn, but I do expect it to be pretty intense, especially against guys from the Inter gang. I expect Black Adam to be killing them left, right, and center, to be honest with you. So
one thing I hope Henry Cavill, they need to have Henry Cavill appear in this movie. Henry Cavill must appear in this movie. I hope he does appear in this movie.
Listen,
stay back for the after credits.
Listen, man. See, I want your view on this. I don't know if they'll have post credits or it'll be at the end of the film they'll do it. But think about what I'm saying here, right? Black Adam, savage, bad, right? Lightning bolt. Meets up with Henry Cavill, Superman. You know Superman don't play. This Superman in Zack Snyder's universe don't play. Black suit, silver chest, and serious. Oh my God. Boom.
I don't think he's going to be in the black suit. No, he's going to be in the red and blue suit. They're not going to put him in the black suit. He's going to be in the red and blue suit. They're not going to be in the black suit.
I hope not.
He's going to be in the red and blue.
I hope not, because yeah. Well, I hope not, because this is the last stipulation is that Henry comes in the black suit, black and with the silver S. The reason being because they just showed in the Fandango Henry Cavill, and they featured him in the black suit with the silver crest. So I'm hoping they will stay continuous with that. And if they do, there's nothing the detractors of Black Adam can say. You see, I'm thinking ahead of, because I'm in Twitter and I see what people on Twitter are being saying from our movement, and they have almost no leg to stand on now, because Black Adam, we just saw it as linked to, and Zack Snyder's Justice League is canon now with Black Adam. Yes, Hamada didn't want it to be canon with Black Adam. He wanted Justice League 2017.
He wants to wipe out Henry Cavill, Ben Affleck.
Right. He didn't want none of that. He didn't want Ben Affleck.
Yeah.
He wanted to get rid of it. Yeah. So if Black Suit Superman shows up in Black Adam, it would totally annihilate Hamada's premise that Zack Snyder's Justice League is a cul-de-sac, and that Justice League 2017 is the canon. That is why it is very important that Henry Cavill comes in a black suit, because it totally debunks everything I've been saying, right?
Well,
and even though Jeff Johnson,
but I heard that there are three of them are in Los Angeles right now. Henry Cavill, Ben Affleck, and Gal Gadot. They're in Los Angeles right now. Could they doing a reshoot? Ben Affleck still looks good. I'm sorry, he looks way better than Robert Pattinson. Robert Pattinson, Ben Affleck still looks good. He can be Batman for the next 10 to 15 years.
You watched the Batman? You went to the
yes, I said I don't like. I watched it. It's not good. I don't think it's that great. It's very visually stunning, but that should be Ben Affleck. That Batman there should be Ben Affleck. That's my opinion.
Was it good though? Was it an okay movie? It wasn't bad, right?
No, it wasn't bad. Visually stunning, but it should be, and it should be Ben Affleck. Robert Pattinson is a no.
Well, you know, Ben Affleck. You know, we're gonna get the Batman. We're gonna get the real Batman movie. That is coming.
I hope so.
Right? That is coming. But I just wanted to
I
say
hope.
that so that people would understand that, you know, the Black Adam that was under Hamada, while essentially it'll be the same, under Zaslav, they are going in a totally different direction. They are heading back to the Snyderverse. They're heading back
I
to
hope.
Batman,
But people are saying
Superman.
that people saying that the Snyderverse is not going to be restored, but they're going to use the same actors. The Snyderverse is not going to be restored, but the same actors going to come back. So don't know. We'll just have to wait and see.
The reason why I'm saying that is because Fandango, which is a subsidiary of Warner Brothers, first of all. Second of all, Warner Brothers has to get permission for you to use those images, and it would have to be agreed by The Rock Johnson. They blatantly put Zack Snyder's Justice League as the Justice League that The Rock was talking about, that JSA, you know, exists.
He said he wants to fight them. He said he wants to fight them. So let's see.
But here's my other point. There's several points I'm making. The next point is that, sorry about this, shift a little bit. Is that Zaslav and they canceled the Batgirl. Zaslav and they canceled Supergirl. You see, we're not just looking at this in isolation. This is all the movements Warner Brothers has done so far. When you look at it, they're heading right back to Justice League 2. The team up movie is going to be Justice League 2. And who's going to direct Justice League 2?
I have no.
All right.
I don't know. I don't think that. I mean, I'd come back because I'm doing Rebel Moon now.
No. Justice League 2 is not happening now. It'll be happening probably in 2005, 2006. It can't happen now because next year
26.
We gotta have and Aquaman happens next year, so it's not happening next year, right?
Yeah.
Then we must have a Man of Steel movie, a sequel. Then we must have a Batman movie. We must have a Wonder Woman movie. So we're talking about either earliest 2005, 2006, we getting that team up movie.
No, not 2026. We're in 2020 now, 2025, 2026, not 2006, 2025, 2026.
I said, sorry, my bad. Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. So it's at earliest is that. So you have to understand that Zack Snyder might, according to Mikey Sutton, he might direct a Man of Steel 2, the Henry Cavill's sequel, right? And then that Man of Steel 2 may be an earlier version of Henry Cavill as Superman, or it may be the black suit Superman, Man of Steel 2, following up off of Justice.
I like the red and blue. I think they should have used the red and blue suit. The red and blue suit, in my opinion. They should use red and blue suit.
They may use for Man of Steel 2 if Henry Cavill, we're doing between Man of Steel and BBS. They're doing a nice little story there in between. But it may be because Henry Cavill said he wanted to do a Superman story so people can see full Superman before going into Justice League 2, where he, is turned, the anti-life equation kind of changes him or whatever. But here's the thing. This is why, to me, it's very important Black Adam is part of not just the DCEU, as they call it, but the Snyderverse. This is very, very important. And I think The Rock's going to make his point. One.
Okay.
Shazam is not Shazam. Black Adam is a different character. He's really, at his core, a villain. Right? They call him an anti-hero. He's really a villain, right? But we'll find his motivation, why he behaves the way he is at the end of the movie anyway. And from what I see, and from the action I see in that movie, that's going to be a blockbuster, right? Is it going to be a big blockbuster like Zack Snyder's Justice League in terms of hits and stuff? And I really hope that Zack Snyder's Justice League goes to the cinemas. Maybe not. Will it be bigger than, say, Batman? Maybe. Maybe not. We can't.
Hopefully. That is if Henry Cavill.
I believe that.
I hope so.
Yeah, but see, I think so. I think a lot of people are going to come to see Henry Cavill first of all. But the
You're
thing
going to
about it
the
is,
theater
if
to
you
watch
want
Henry Cavill. If
everybody,
Henry Cavill
if you want
appears in it,
everybody,
flock the theater to watch Henry Cavill. The fans are going to flock the theater. They
yeah,
want to see Henry Cavill. So they must put Henry
else.
Cavill in there. If they don't do it, it's not going to do well. Put Henry Cavill in there. Put
Yeah,
Henry Cavill in Wonder Woman. Put Henry Cavill in The Flash. Put Henry Cavill in
yeah,
Shazam.
of course.
Put Henry Cavill in all
He's
these
in,
movies. That's what I say.
he's in the Flash. He's in the
Yeah.
Flash. I love is about putting the Trinity in almost every movie if they can, right? And they're
Yes,
doing
they're in Los Angeles right now.
extensive reshoots on
They're
the
three of them
Flash,
are in
on
Los
Aquaman.
Angeles right now. Yeah.
Exactly. So
Put
that's
them in
why I
there.
know for a fact it's not just the Trinity, but they're going to actually bring Zack back. And just look at
Well,
Teen
let's go.
Titans. Why is Teen Titans doing a special on Zack? But it's come on now,
Well,
right?
it
Come
did it
on now.
before. It
That's a,
did last year. It did that last year when he was doing the Snyder Cut. He did that. He did that in 2021. He did that.
I know it was like the
Yeah.
transition, early stages.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna say this right now. No, Zaslav is looking at Zack Snyder like, cha-ching! I don't know what's wrong with the former regime, but I'm gonna cash in on this dude. I
But
have a strong
Zaslav,
feeling he's gonna.
Zaslav is not smart. I think he's not smart. He should be smart. You understand? Zaslav should be smart.
What do you mean?
The
Explain.
decision he's making right now, he's making some bad decisions right now. He's not smart. He needs to be smart. If they want to make money, bring back Henry Cavill and Ben Affleck. And
that's what he's doing. But here's my thing. My thing is this, though. The programs that he cut from the CW and so on, I believe that Zaslav will return to some of them, not all of them, some of them, and probably rework those projects later down the road. But as of now, he's focused completely on the Trinity and teaming them up. So let's go to this question. I have plenty of questions for you since you're here. I want to hear your views on this. Black Adam. If Black Adam is successful, meaning, let's say it makes about 700 million, maybe, if possible. Now remember, Black Adam is not a character that we have seen ever. Whereas the Batman, we've seen Batman many times. So people are familiar with the Batman, and then lots of people like the Batman, so that's why that made. But Black Adam is the first time you're about to see this character on the screen. Now, let's go with this. If Black Adam shows Superman at the end, and Superman is Henry Cavill, and it's Henry Cavill with the black suit, and it's Henry Cavill with the black suit with Hans Zimmer's theme playing in the background.
Yeah.
Or maybe
that will go $1 billion. If that happens, it can go $1 billion.
Let's just say if with the black suit, it to that.
It going to gross $1 billion.
It'll gross $1 billion.
Yes.
You believe?
People going to flock the theater.
Why? Because everybody, the whole Snyder fandom will have to acknowledge that Black Adam is legit. Yes. And then they will have no excuse for not seeing it. The whole point.
Zaslav will be happy. Zaslav will be so happy if this gross $1 billion. Zaslav will be very happy.
Listen, it could gross $1 billion. I believe that, but they have to bring the black suit. I'll tell you what. I'm telling you, the people who are on Twitter right now,
don't matter.
They are trying to
hardest. It would gross $1 billion.
Let me tell you,
color don't really matter.
Because I'm telling you, man, the blue, that's it. Black Adam might do well, maybe early. Then you'll have other people like yourself and so on support it, but it would never reach. It wouldn't even reach $1 billion. It might reach 600, maybe 600 million, maybe. Right? It has to break.
Ensure that it grows $1 billion. Some idiots sending me death threats and threatening me. Some idiots threatening me. The threats and bullying don't scare me. You have some idiots out there threatening me. I don't give a damn. I tell them to go away. Simple as that.
Listen, there's some people who boycott it and they want everybody else boycott it. That's what's happening.
I'm not boycotting it.
Again, I'm mad at them. Whatever they want to do, I'm cool with that. But I'm just saying this. I'm going to drop facts on you. And then you can't deny those facts because it's just trying to say, well, why doesn't Zaslav come straight out and say that Zack Snyder is coming back, and why don't you just come out straight and say that Black Adam is part of the Snyder is Snyder cut his canon to Black Adam? And I'm like, but they did. They showed you. They showed you that Snyder cut his canon to Black Adam in the Fandango interview. It's done. You have no case when it comes to that. Now, this is where it has to be the black suit. I'm being real honest with you. It has to be the black suit because
right now the fan base are divided.
On board to get that $1 billion, because once all of DC is behind this film, it's over. And remember, it doesn't have to come out like the first week. Like some people be skeptical about it, right? So they wouldn't go and see it. They wait for everybody to see it, hear what is about it, what it's about. And if it's smashing, because this movie gonna kick ass. There's gonna be a lot of ass kicking in this movie.
They're trying to sabotage.
We know that.
They're trying to sabotage this movie. They're trying to sabotage this movie. That's what they are doing right now, even as we speak. But once Henry Cavill is in there, and the true color, people going to flock to see Henry Cavill.
They hate Hamada, right? Because they hate Hamada, and you know Hamada is associated with the movie. They feel that he mustn't get. But here's my thing. My thing is this. So are you saying that 2017 theatrical cut was Zack Snyder's movie because his name was on it? And they can't answer me. Because, why? Because guess what? Just having your name on something doesn't necessarily mean that they are following what you envisioned the film to be initially. Hamada did not want this film to ever be associated with Zack Snyder's Justice League. That was a cul-de-sac. Yeah. He was done with that. This movie has already declared itself aligned with Zack Snyder's Justice League. That's rule number 1 broken. Rule number 2 with Hamada and they was this. Black Adam was supposed to, and the JSA was supposed to replace the Justice League. JSA was supposed to be, and Black Adam, that's why you see similar imagery in Black Adam as Man of Steel, as Zack Snyder's Justice League, right? And the world-ending event and all of that was supposed to replace. It was supposed to replace Justice League, and Black Adam was supposed to be the big thing in the DC universe, right? But guess what? Zaslav came on the scene, and all of a sudden they started restructuring Black Adam, and Zaslav's all about Batman, Superman, and Wonder Woman. He was like, "Hell no, we ain't gonna have no universe where there's no Batman, Superman, and Wonder Woman. No, we gotta get it back."
Right.
And that is why Henry Cavill is going to show up in Black Adam. Henry Cavill was not supposed to show up in Black Adam. Black Adam was never supposed to have that. So if this is a film, then it's supposed to follow Walter Hamada's way of doing things. So
he's not going to work. Walter Hamada is going to be out. He's out.
He's done. He's done. So now they come in with, well, Walter Hamada, he's gonna get a bonus from this movie, so we wanted to flop. I'm like, that's stupid, because he's gonna get a bonus anyway. He's gonna get a bonus anyway. Warner Brothers executives bonuses for putting out films, and was his film that he put out, so you're gonna get a bonus. You're not gonna stop him from getting his bonus, right? So all those arguments, they have no leg to stand on. So this is why I had telling you we need Henry Cavill to show up in a black suit, because then they have nothing to say against Black Adam.
No, look here. Let me tell you something. It would be better if he's in the red and blue suit. It would be better. It would be way better if he's in the red and blue suit, because the iconic color. It would be way better in my opinion. So with a black suit, I
know, because everybody knows the red and blue. You know, he's big blue. The red and blue is pretty. I get all of that. I love I like the golden S and the red. I like it. But I want to see that red and blue suit show up in Justice League 3. And I know in all his splendor and glory, he's leading the whole entire forces of the earth, the defenders of the earth against Darkseid. That shit gonna look lit. So I don't want nobody touching that new blue suit for that time until then, black suit. Let's go with it.
The nightmare timeline is not going to happen. WB said the nightmare timeline is not going to. They're not going to allow that to happen. The nightmare timeline is not going to happen. I don't think it's going to happen. They're going to go in a different direction.
I definitely believe they're going to have a nightmare timeline. They have to. And I'll tell you why.
I don't think so.
Because in BBS. So BBS, and then it was It was previewed multiple times in Zack Snyder's Justice League. So anybody who's saying that Warner Brothers saying they wouldn't have the night bedtime, they bullshitting, because when I listen to still Abdullah and Company Limited and Mikey Sutton, that's not what we hear. So I'll listen to still because still, and they're really accurate with the inside stuff. Now, what I'm saying is, Still said it was going to be the blue and red suit, right? That he got the scoop on. Yeah. A Man of Steel suit. But I think he might have mixed it up with Henry Cavill coming back to do maybe a Man of Steel sequel, and he might have been wearing the red and blue suit then. Why I say that? Yeah. Because look what they previewed. When they previewed the Justice League, Superman was in a black suit, and then they emphasized the point.
No, it's red and blue. No, it's not black suit. It's red and blue. Red and blue suit, that's it. It's not the black suit. It's red and blue. It's the red and blue suit.
He was in the black suit in the.
No, it wasn't red and blue.
Red and blue suit. At all. Nope. Go and watch it. It's right on YouTube. Right. It's a black suit. Go ahead and check it.
Okay.
I'm telling you, black. Right? They didn't change nothing.
I think I should red and blue suit.
My point being, Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson's always wanted to come and clash against Zack Snyder's Justice League. He's always expressed that, right?
He's going to do it. He's going to clash again.
If he keeps true to that, like clashing with Zack Snyder's Superman, there ain't no compromise. No Justice League Superman, meaning the blue suit and red, because that would be Justice League if they go down that line. Because when David Sandberg with Shazam, it was the blue suit Superman, right? That showed up.
Yeah. That's a Superman in the face.
That's from Joss Whedon's timeline, right? And Joss Whedon's timeline
is the red and blue suit they're going to use. Every couple is going to wear the red and blue suit. He's not going to wear the black suit. He's not going to wear the black suit.
Then I'm telling you right now, Black Adam's gonna get trashed. Because there's people sitting down, you gotta big picture. There's things you like to see, and there's things that are important that they happen the way they happen. So if they go and put Henry Cavill in there, they're going to do well. They're gonna get trashed, and the fandom will be divided. And when it's divided, definitely ain't gonna make $1 billion. And they might make above 500 million, maybe $600 million tops.
Okay, all right.
I'm telling you, that will severely. There gonna be tremendous consequences to him coming in with the blue suit. Trust me.
No, I don't think so.
Know.
I don't think so.
With the people who
I don't think so.
Right now, to boycott this thing and to find a way to just mobilize people. I'm telling you, man. So if they keep with canon, because they literally made a statement, Zack Snyder's Justice League is canon by putting it out like that. If they keep with canon, they're gonna be okay. If they don't keep with canon, I'm telling you, man, that film ain't gonna. And that's the thing. I'm hoping it's that they come with. If they keep with canon, it's gonna be okay. If they don't keep with canon, it's gonna be problems. I'm watching at the big picture. Do I like Superman in the blue suit? Absolutely. Do I like the blue suit more than the black suit? Absolutely, because the blue suit represents us, the world, the earth, and his defending of the earth and him leading out in the earth. So that's what the blue is.
The blue suit.
Love,
to be in the black suit.
So absolutely, the best suit of Superman wears is the blue suit. But that don't matter in this case. We have to keep with canon. So if we keep him with canon, the suit that he'll have to wear is the Kryptonian suit, the black and silver suit, which is his Kryptonian suit, right? It shows his Kryptonian.
It's a regenerative suit. But you don't wear it for long. It's a regenerative. It's usually supposed to be a regenerative suit, but you wear it for long.
That's part of Zack Snyder's canon. That's part of the comic books. That's not part of Zack Snyder's canon. It never was explicitly explained that way. So this is why, and why I say that point is because when Superman changes and goes to the dark side, when Lois Lane is killed, he's in the black suit.
But that I don't think that timeline is going to happen. Warner Bros. Said that going to allow that to happen.
If it was just a
It's not
regen
going to
suit,
happen.
if
Yeah.
it was just a regen suit, he wouldn't be wearing it all the way up to there. And then remember, the last image of Superman we saw in the movie, when he opened the shirt to fly up into the sky because he saw something happen. I don't know what it was. When that happened, he was again still in the black suit. So maybe it's a regeneration suit and of course it would be to some degree a regeneration suit for Superman. But more importantly, in this case, it demarks a certain period in Superman's journey. So he wore that suit for how long I don't know, but he wore it for a
But
substantial amount of time, and
yeah,
it was
but he's going to be in the red suit. He's going to be the red and blue suit.
again, you can say that if you want, but just remember there's
Yeah, but
consequences
look
to it.
here.
I understand where you're coming from, but I'm just saying, I'm just telling you what I've been seeing on the ground, right?
Yeah,
So
but look here. If they
I
put
would like
Henry
to
Cavill
see
in Black Adam,
I would like to see all of the Snyder fandom and all of the
look here.
DC fandom together watching this movie
Yeah,
and um, enjoying it. So the more
I'm
eyes,
going to watch
because this
for the sake of Henry Cavill
again,
and The Rock.
it
And
depends on
stay
the
back to the
decision
after
making.
credit. Yeah, stay back to the
Huh?
after credit and to see if they show Henry Cavill. I hope they show Henry Cavill. I
They
really
will.
hope they do.
That's definitely happening. What you know? What's interesting? Sil was saying it was the blue suit, and Mikey Sutton was saying it was the black suit. So there's these conflicting
It's
reports.
going
Now
to be in the
Mikey's
blue
saying
suit.
confirmed with Sil that it would be the blue suit, but I really don't
Yeah.
know because
When when
nobody
when,
has
when
seen
Henry
this.
Cavill in the Flash, he was in the red and blue
Henry
suit.
was
When
just
Henry Cavill in the Flash last year, he was in the red and blue suit. When he was
huh?
filming the Flash, he was in the red and blue suit.
In the Flash. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yes, he
Henry was Henry
filmed the
wasn't in the
Flash
Flash.
last year. He and
Supergirl.
Batflick.
Flash was supposed to have Supergirl in it. There was
Yes, filmed the
Lois.
Flash from last year.
No,
Yes, but he filmed the Flash. He filmed seen the Flash already. Yes, he filmed it
I
last year.
never heard anything about that.
He filmed it
I heard that
last year,
Affleck
August.
was. I never heard that about that. I knew Ben Affleck was in
Yes,
the
they
Flash
filmed the Flash. They
last
filmed the
year.
Flash.
I don't know about Cavill.
Yes, but Henry Cavill filmed the Flash already. So they must be filming more right now in Los Angeles. They must be filming more filming in Los Angeles right now. So let's see. But I heard he's in the red and blue suit.
All I could say is, I've been looking at what Dwayne the Rock Johnson's been paying attention to the fans and stuff, which is really good, and they're making necessary changes. So, with to respect to Black Adam, that's what I got to say about that. What I
Yeah.
would say though is, I'm definitely going to see Black Adam on Friday, the Friday of the debut. I'll be there day one to see it.
I want the 21st.
I love
Yeah.
21st. The 21st,
Yeah. 2-3 weeks time. Mm-hmm.
yeah, I'm there. I'm there, baby.
But I hope
I want to see
we see Henry Cavill. I hope if we don't
I'm
see Henry
excited
Cavill,
excited
yeah,
for
I
that
hope we see
moment.
Henry.
I'm also excited now that they kind of accept the Snyder Cut as canon. We will see how far they accept it or if they're full of crap. Hopefully they're not.
Yeah.
But I'm excited for even the music is got me pumped because I really like
Yeah.
the music. I really do.
The
I don't
music is
know
good. The theme song
about
is good.
how good it will be, but I believe that Zaz will probably cut out a lot of crap beat stuff and cringe stuff that might be in it. So hopefully it's a movie that I enjoy. Because Black Adam
Hopefully.
could be a movie because of just the way
Yeah.
the character is and it's a bad guy and everything. It could be a character I really enjoy. So I'm hoping. And The Rock is that kind of. He's a very charismatic kind of guy, and he could be very what is it? Hardcore. He could be really hardcore. So I would love to see The Rock in his element, doing his thing, and in this movie. So we'll see. And then we have Adam Smasher, which he can get big and really cause some damage if you need to. Hawkman will be fighting Black Adam straight, it seems, and Dr. Fate is
The Rock,
trying to bring him.
Superman is vulnerable to magic, so The Rock will probably defeat Superman because Superman is vulnerable to magic. So The Rock will probably use magic.
Yeah,
Superman has to have help like Shazam, Wonder Woman, or the Justice League to defeat Black Adam.
yeah, but We saw in the animated cartoon Superman and Shazam take on Black Adam and beat him. So
Yeah,
I
he
mean,
gets
he
help from
may
Shazam.
need help, some tag team help, but
Yeah.
Superman is very capable. Remember, Superman he don't have to even be close to Black Adam. He could just shoot out his heat vision.
He did on Black Adam,
Get him with
but
the-
he's vulnerable to
you know what I mean?
magic. He's vulnerable to magic.
And plus,
Yeah.
Superman. I mean, Black Adam been around for a while, but Superman also can fight and everything. And Superman generally, I mean, he's pretty indestructible. Yes, he's vulnerable to magic, but he's
And
still pretty
kryptonite,
much
yeah.
indestructible.
And
Yeah.
he's
So
a
Black
he's a
Adam probably
tactical
will
fighter.
lightning bolt probably would chuck him up or whatever. But
Yeah. But he has to get
I
help.
can't
He
really.
has to get help from Shazam and Wonder Woman.
Yeah, Black Adam's he's a bad boy. He's a real bad boy. So yeah,
Yeah.
team up him and Shazam. There's another thing. You know, people were saying how Black Adam should have been in the Shazam movie, and Dwayne The Rock Johnson was wrong for saying he needs to have his own movie. I'm gonna tell you this: Shazam is a totally different tone to Black Adam. This
Yeah.
Black Adam movie is a totally different tone to Shazam. There's no
Mm.
way. And if you look at Black Adam actually, I could see that character and the movie fitting into the Snyderverse more than Shazam fit in the Snyderverse. Even though Shazam is in the Snyderverse as well.
Well, I'm in the Snyderverse as well. Yeah.
Not really, but he's kind of. You could tell that Sandberg wanted to be in the Snyderverse, but
Yeah.
you know, you could tell Sandberg really wants to be in the Snyderverse. Like you could tell he wants to embrace Zack Snyder Justice League as canon. It's just that back
Rules are
when
rules.
Shazam really came out, yeah, the first Shazam movie that came out, what happened was, nobody knew if Henry Cavill was going to be in the black suit or the blue suit for Zack Snyder's Justice League, because Zack Snyder Justice League didn't come out yet.
But he was in the red suit. He's a body double. Yeah.
Yeah. And then he didn't even get Henry Cavill. He couldn't even get Henry Cavill, which was sucking
Yeah.
even more.
If Henry Cavill was in Shazam, he would have grossed more money. He would have probably grossed $1 billion if Henry Cavill was in Shazam. He would have grossed way more money. And Marvel. Foolishness.
That's the thing.
Yeah. He would have grossed more money. Yeah.
I think after to him in Justice League 2017, Henry Cavill he was not interested in any way in getting into any movie unless he had the right director, the right people around him. The fact that he might end up in Black Adam means the right conditions for him.
Mm-hmm. The Rock can work out something for him. The Rock will work out something for him. Because and Danny Garcia, the same manager, The Rock and Danny Garcia, and
but
they're the same manager.
Henry's not going to say yes to something that doesn't further his character. And the character because he's very protective of Superman. And after the last set of crap that happened in the theatrical cut there, and then when Zack Snyder's Justice League came out and the proper Superman came out, he ain't trying to get no low quality kind of rubbish. You know what I mean? And he has a multi films he'll be in. You know what I mean? So Henry Cavill's good, man. He's good.
Yeah.
Ben Affleck's good too. Ben Affleck got a multi contract, which is why he's in so many films. And then he's going to have his own solo film, and Henry Cavill own solo film. Damn! And Gal's good already. She's going to have her own. I heard
we need a worse movie. We need a movie with Cavill and Ben Affleck. Side by side.
Her next one will be the Amazons, but I think they're going to team it up. Which is this is the other thing that Zazav's doing that showed me that kind of he's along Zack Snyder's lines. Aquaman was supposed to be a team-up movie with the Justice League. It was supposed to be thrown up Atlantis, right? If you go and watch this concept art and the storyboard.
Mm.
And
and Walter Miller said no. Yeah.
Yes. Exactly. So Zazav's going back to this team-up movie. Like, look, the Flash is going to be a team-up, kind of Justice League team-up movie, kind of like in the beginning and to the end. And then the Flash goes on its own journey to alternate universes and lines with he meets Michael Keaton, Batman, and Supergirl, and so on, right? So if you look at it, the Flash movie's gonna have a lot of the Justice League members in it. Again, that's how Zack Snyder wanted it to actually happen. and now we seeing like that
But
is
Henry,
now
they're all
morphing
going
back
to be in
into
the Flash. Yeah, Ben Affleck is not going
yeah,
to wipe out. They're all going to be in the Flash. Ben Affleck, Gal Gadot, and Henry, they're
yeah,
all going to be in the Flash. That's why they're in
gonna
Los
stay in the
Angeles right now.
yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I'm trying to tell you. And Flash is ongoing reshoots. Zazzle putting money into the Flash because that thing have to make
Yeah.
money. It have after all that
And Ben Affleck,
happens. You know?
Ben Affleck, they still look great. Gal Gadot, the three of them still look great.
Oh yeah,
Henry
for
Cavill,
sure.
Ben Affleck, and Gal, they still look great. Yeah.
And they will be working on Aquaman. So yeah, it's so I'm very excited for the future of DC. I think it's back. I think it's
I'm
back with
looking
a
forward to
bang.
3 movies. Gal Gadot is going to be in Shazam, Fury of the Gods. Gal Gadot, she's going to be in Shazam, Fury of the Gods. Gal
Yeah,
Gadot is
that's
going to
good.
be in Shazam. Yeah.
That's
Henry
good
Cavill should
because
be in Shazam as well. So let's hope so.
well, I think from this point on, now the only thing that's very important, and I heard Mikey Sutton and also Scylla say there are other members of the Justice will show up in the Flash, and I hope that other includes Ray Fisher
Let's hope
because
so.
if they don't show up Ray Fisher, then
Are they
I'm gonna be
recasting?
pissed.
But he said Walter Amada's Jerry is not going to be there. So are they recasting? So let's see. But I wouldn't mind if you bring back Ray Fisher. Ray Fisher is a great cyborg. So let's see.
He said he's not
Many
going to
people
do
call him
anything until
Cyborg.
Hamada will be gone. So actually,
Let's
Hamada
hope
have
so.
nothing to do with
Yeah.
It's
Let's hope so.
right now Mike DeLuca who's in charge. My thing is, I just hope they quietly move Jeff Johns out of the picture. I don't want Jeff Johns writing any stories anymore.
But the
Good
thing
story
is,
for
look
artists,
here.
but
The reason why Cyborg is in Justice League because of Jeff Johns. Jeff Johns put Cyborg in Justice League in the comics in the New 52. Because of Cyborg is usually in the Teen Titans. Because of Jeff Johns, Cyborg is in Justice League.
that's in the comics. Here's my
That's
thing.
because of Jeff Johns.
Jeff Johns is not a creative for movies. He's good
Okay.
when it comes to comic books. He's all right when it comes to the CW TV shows, other shows and things. But to give him
Doing
creative
Stargirl right
control
now.
over things, yeah, and Stargirl's coming to an end. But to give him creative control over things and to run things is not a good idea, especially when it comes to movies. Maybe TV,
Okay.
but not movies. Don't put that guy nowhere near because his ideas, and he always tried to go against Zack Snyder for some reason. I don't know what's his story. Try to sabotage Zack Snyder, and then
They have two different visions. They have two different visions. He doesn't want the nightmare timeline. That's the thing.
it's Jeff Johns. Is this asshole again? He's trying to steal ideas. So I'm sorry to call him an asshole. He's not. He's an accomplished asshole, but he's an asshole.
I don't think
But
so. I don't think he's an asshole. I don't think so. No, I wouldn't say that. He's just that he had a different approach than
let
Zack
me tell
Snyder.
you what.
That's the only.
When Ray Fisher went to him and talked about what Joss Whedon and what he was doing on the set, he threatened the dude and said he wouldn't have. He's replaceable with he's a replaceable cyborg, right? He's an
Okay.
asshole. He's a power hungry
Okay.
asshole, and he's been sabotaging Snyder for the longest while because he was angry that he had very little to do with Man of Steel. Christopher
Oh.
Nolan, and Zack Snyder were the guys who really worked with Man of Steel. And since then, he had a vendetta against Zack Snyder, and he'd been messing up Zack Snyder's work, and then taking the work and carrying it across to Marvel. All right, that's what this guy did. And the other thing is, you'll see him copy Zack Snyder's style in Teen Titans and all. Not Teen Titans, Titans. I think Titans is the show, the live action show. So in Titans, you look even at Superman and Lewis, they're copying Zack Snyder's style. The director straight up say, I copying Zack Snyder's style. I like it. Right? So at least they give
Yeah.
to know. But back then, they did Franklin bashing Man of Steel. They bashed BVS, and then Civil War comes out and does a similar kind of thing, a versus film. I mean, you're bashing the dude, but then after you've done that, you're using his stuff. That's what Jeff Johns was doing. It's Jeff Johns who's the guy mainly behind all these executives not liking Zack and stuff. This Snake boy, he might as well Snake. So the enemy of DC is actually a DC writer. Isn't that something? Anyways,
Well,
man, it is what it is. You know what I mean? It
it is
is what
what
it
it is. We
is.
can't do anything
You know,
about it. Because the fan base are
and
so
dude,
divided
not
right
good.
now.
He's not good at making movies. He's not good. And all the things he introduced always just people complain about him. They complain about the third act of Wonder Woman. It was Jeff Johns' idea. They complain about Black Manta kind of being shoehorned into Aquaman. It was Jeff Johns' idea,
The
right?
Black Manta is
Wonder
Aquaman
Woman
enemy.
84 was
So
the fucking Jeff Johns. You know what I mean? Not to say Jeff Johns has worked with people and they have had
and
home runs.
Patty Jenkins, let her ego get to her head. Patty Jenkins. And then she's saying she don't want no other heroes appearing in Wonder Woman 3. That's not going to work. Sorry. They need to put Superman and
Yeah,
Batman in Wonder Woman 3. Put them in there.
yeah, for sure. Yeah, she.
They're going to get rid of her.
I don't know if they need to get rid of her, but she's a director. She's not a story writer. She sucks
Yeah.
when it comes to writing story.
Let her head get to her head.
And
But
not a good action
if
choreographer.
if they're going to make a Wonder Woman 3, put Henry Superman and Batman in Wonder Woman 3. But I don't think Wonder Woman 3 is going to ever be made with what's going on right now. I
It
doubt
will.
it. Because,
It will.
hopefully. But put Henry Cavill, Superman, and Ben Affleck Batman in Wonder Woman 3, and they have $1 billion movie. $1 billion movie for Gal Gadot.
Cancel her spin-off, a Star Wars spin-off movie. So she gonna have to get money somewhere. So she had to go back to
Yeah.
Wonder Woman 3. But with Patty, she just needs help. Patty's very good at directing evocative, emotional kind of movies, but
Yeah,
and getting you to
lets her ego
empathize.
gets to her head. Yeah, she lets her ego gets to her head.
But
That's the thing.
the problem with Patty is this: Patty is not an action director, and she's not a story writer. Don't get Patty to write a story. She give you maybe she give you a general idea. She needs somebody to really write. Zack Snyder wrote the story for her Wonder Woman movie. Yes, they made adjustments to it and a little bit of adjustments to it, but ultimately that's Zack's story. She wrote the story with Jeff Johns. She and Jeff
And
Johns.
Zack Snyder's it don't not doing work. It not work.
It was quite a story, wasn't it?
Weak.
It's terrible.
Weak storyline.
Right? So and then the action didn't help the movie at all. So I mean, oh my god, it was supposed to get homage to Richard Donner. Richard Donner probably was rolling in his grave saying, "Oh my god, what is this?" That shopping mall scene is forever etched in my mind.
Weak storyline.
That and Catwoman are worst DC films of all time.
Yeah. But right now, as always, they need to put Henry Cavill, Ben Affleck. Henry Cavill and Ben. People want to see Henry Cavill and Ben Affleck. Put them in more DC movies. That's what they should do right now and make money.
Because I believe, and you know, the thing about it is the last Wonder Woman movie, the first Wonder Woman movie, was linked to
That
Bruce
one
Wayne
was good.
because Bruce Wayne built on the picture that Bruce Wayne
Yeah,
gave back to Diana.
Yes.
So I was linked to BVS. This one, Wonder Woman 84, was linked to nothing. You can't do that, you know. So you have to link stuff so you can get legitimacy. Yeah.
Let me say it's a story. If they put, you see, Wonder Woman 84, if they put Henry Cavill and Ben Affleck in Wonder Woman 84, that shit talking to them, it would make more money. People would go to it. If you put Superman and Batman in there, like she tell them a story, and she see them in it, then it would have a lot better if they were in it. You know what I mean? But
Bad Richard Donner
joking.
versions.
Eh.
People would have been like, "Oh my god!" People would have been in
Yeah,
cinema trying to
no.
kill us.
And then
I mean,
she's saying
dude, that
she don't want heroes appear in Wonder Woman 3. It's going to fail again. If they're not in Wonder Woman 3, it's going to be
right?
another failure. Sorry. If Pat
That's
Jenkins gets her away, it's going to fail again.
all I'm saying. Don't give Patty to write the story for Wonder Woman 3. Please
No,
don't
don't
do
give her
that.
no credit. No.
That's all we saying. Just no, Patty, you direct the
Mm.
movie. Let somebody else write the story.
Or somebody else direct the movie. She don't want to direct the movie. Mm-mm.
Yeah, because
You're going to fail
with
again.
the first Wonder Woman movie, Patty said it was strongly Zack stuff, and she was lined up with Zack, and she was just following some of what Zack was doing. So that's why
Mm.
that movie was so good.
Yeah.
But I don't want Patty writing no story. Nah, Patty, you
No.
direct. That's what you do
We're not going to work. It's going to be another failure. Mm.
for action.
Thank
She
you
said
for
she
letting me
wants.
appear in your life. Eh? Eh?
She's saying she wants a standalone Wonder Woman movie. Listen, you
Mm-mm.
bother with directing and let the other people who do write good stories write a
Yeah.
story for it. And if it involves Cavill and Ben Affleck in it, so be it.
Yeah.
It may
Put
not
them in
be
there.
throughout the movie. It might just be for an intro, like she's coming off of the Justice League or something. Like
All right. So
at the end of the Snyder
I
Cut,
first part and last part. Like it's them in the first part and the ending. Because she works better when she's with them. She works better when she's with Superman and Batman. But some idiots don't see it that way. Oh, they're going to overshadow Wonder Woman. No. Put them in
no,
there.
but
Put them in Wonder Woman 3.
right now she's a member of the Justice League, so they could
Yes.
pick up from when she remember when she had the arrow in her hand, reading the Greek, and she was looking over the horizon at
Yeah.
hopefully time is clear. Maybe that's how they could link it up. And remember, even though I don't want to remember the movie, Wonder Woman 84 had an Amazon who Wonder Woman saw, who was the former Wonder Woman. Um, what was her name?
Who that?
At the end of Wonder Woman, the woman whose suit she was wearing, she saw her.
Or
Remember that?
what's your name? Astria Antiapa Astria well, Linda Carter's something another Astria something some names yeah. Some Astria name. You see her at the ending when she catch the light post
Right.
the lady. Astria something. Yeah. Something like that. Linda Carter played that part, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
But no, that she alone not going to help Wonder Woman 3. Put Superman and Batman in Wonder Woman 3. Put them in there.
they could kind of twist it so they incorporate
Yeah.
her and the end of the Justice League, and somehow kind of navigate that so she could be with the Amazons or whatever.
Yeah. But let them go on Amazon. Let them go on Paradise Island with Wonder Woman. Let them meet up. Let Amazon meet the Amazon. Let Superman and Batman meet the Amazons. Say hello to them. You know what I mean? We need that in live action.
Right, because they need to know about these defenders. They need to know all the defenders everywhere. So they need to meet the Atlanteans, which they would have done in Aquaman.
Yeah.
If it had been done. They need to meet the Amazons, which through Wonder Woman. So
yeah,
that would have been good. And then they of course
Yeah.
need to meet the Green Lantern. They haven't met the Green Lanterns. Which
The Green Lantern
as you
Corps.
said,
Yeah.
let's talk about Zack Snyder next year is going to be playing Zack Snyder's Justice League in Kevin Smith's theater. Shit, I wish I was in that theater. I really want to see that thing. No, seriously, I want to see that. And you know what? It would be nice if he did the ending with the Green Lanterns in it.
With Wayne
I would
T. But
Yeah.
they didn't allow him to do that. With John Stewart, Green Lantern, yeah. But they
Crazy,
not went
man.
alone to do that. But let's see what they have planned. Zack Snyder is busy doing Rebel Moon right now. He's doing Rebel Moon, so he's busy right now doing Rebel Moon. Yeah.
So
All right then. Thank you for allowing me on your
uh,
live.
yeah, man. Hey, I need to come on your live. When next you
I
doing a live?
have no idea. Sometimes I'm busy working, and sometimes, you know what I mean. Sometimes I do a lot of work, and I'm poor at doing live. To tell you the honest truth, because my
Nah, your
public
lives
watch
are good.
all is gone right down. YouTube take away my public watch all, but nothing I can do about that. You know, so it go.
Hey, but listen, I just had 5,000 views on a video, but using the shorts.
Mm-hmm.
So I did a short. I don't know how much it is. It might be 10,000 by now.
Okay.
It was Adam, and I was saying Zack
Yeah.
Snyder's the blueprint, showing how Black Adam pulled these things from Zack Snyder's movies. You feel me?
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, it really hit it up. I
Oh,
mean,
oh,
in an hour, 5 K
oh, okay.
in an hour.
I joined the Black
Short.
Adam group on Facebook. I joined the Black Adam group on Facebook. It's a great group. The Black Adam group
Yes,
on
that's my.
Facebook. I joined. Yeah,
That's me.
yeah,
Yeah, I invite you.
yes. And
Yeah,
I commented on it. I commented on it in the group as well. Yeah.
good. You can invite people to the group who like Black Adam or want to see Black Adam because
Okay. Yeah.
basically the group is there to talk and
Yeah.
enjoy Black Adam and nobody had to say nothing to them. You understand? Because me,
I
I am
hope Black Adam
now.
does well. Yeah.
I am excited for Black Adam. I'm definitely excited for Black Adam. Um,
Mm-hmm.
I want to see how they write the origin story for him. Um, you know, I'm pretty intrigued because I'm not gonna lie, Black Adam actually looks cinematic. It
Mm-hmm.
looks like a cinema movie. It look like a cheap movie like
I
Shazam.
hope
Kind of look
so.
kind of cheap. Yeah, and, um, Birds of Prey wasn't too bad. It's just that I don't know if they
I
dial
hate
back Black.
Birds of Prey is crap. That's crap.
See, Wonder Woman 84 was crap. Birds of Prey was crap. What did you see the
Yeah.
Suicide Squad? You did?
The Suicide Squad
How
I
was
ain't
it?
quite, but I prefer the first one. I prefer the first
The
Suicide
first
Squad.
one. So
Yes.
the studio version of Suicide Squad was better than this James Gunn Suicide Squad.
Yes. To me.
Wow. Well, definitely need to see the haircut in cinemas. By the way, that's what was tweeting today. Everybody was tweeting. Release the haircut in cinemas.
Let's
Warner
go.
Brothers, if you ever
Maybe
see this, we are
next to the
saying,
next
please, Warner
100
Brothers, please release the
next
haircut in
100 years.
cinemas. We
I
want to
like the
see
other
the
version of
full.
Suicide. I like the
I
theatrical version
know
of
that.
Suicide Squad. I like that version. That
Man,
version is good.
definitely need to see it like yesterday. You know what I mean? I need
Yeah.
to see
Yeah.
that, and I need to see Snyder Cut in theaters, particularly IMAX. Did you sell IMAX down here? We go and see it in IMAX. I'm going to go with Damian Anton Vincent. Say, Damian don't want to see he don't want to see Black Adam. He's like, nah, Hamada leaves
Well,
a dark taste. And I get it,
I hope that one is
Hamada,
fine.
they did so much
Yeah.
atrocious stuff, that I could see people getting turned off from seeing it. So I'm not mad at him, but I know Hamada is not in charge of nothing right now,
No, he's
and
out.
it's really,
Amata is out. Yeah, he's
yeah,
out.
he out.
He's out. Walter
He
Amata
just
is
come,
out.
he
He's
just take
gone.
like a paycheck and he's gone.
Yeah.
And the last of the
Yeah.
destructive people that was destroying Warner Brothers and destroying the brand and stuff will be gone. And it's just this
Yeah.
fresh new slate we have with this new regime,
Yeah.
which hopefully gives us Zack Snyder coming back for Justice League 2 and 3.
Well,
With his final,
let's see.
so whatever it is, man, I can't wait.
I
But I
doubt
can't
it
wait for
still.
that.
I doubt it. I doubt it.
What's
Maybe
that?
Andy Machete or Andy Machete can direct it or George Miller. Who knows?
George Miller. George Miller was coming up with Justice League Mortals. That would have been a good movie.
Nolan
But
was the one who
they
stopped
scrapped.
Justice League Mortal. Nolan was the one who stopped saying he didn't want to have two Batman on screen. He was the one who stopped at the last second, Nolan. And they let Marvel beat them to the punch. They could rival MCU. They should rival MCU, give MCU a run for their money. They let Marvel beat them to the punch,
but
they left, right, and
that's DC's coming back. DC is definitely coming
yeah,
back.
I hope so.
And I feel the
Give
ship is
Marvel a
back to
run
the
for their money.
Snyderverse. I've been saying restore the Snyderverse, and I hope that the Snyderverse gets restored. And I want to see Zack Snyder the helm. There's no DC name hotter than Zack Snyder. George Miller,
Well,
nobody
let's
knows who he is right now. He's good, but
yes,
he never did.
they can maybe if Rebel Moon does well, maybe Zack Snyder may not come back, but they can bring back the same actors and do their thing, do something
Nah,
unique
Zack
and
Snyder
special.
coming back. Why you think Zack Snyder wouldn't come back? Why you kind of opening the
No,
door for
because
that?
he's busy doing Rebel Moon right now. He's doing Rebel Moon right now. So let's see.
That don't mean that directors is
Okay.
doing multiple movies. Nah. I want to see Zack Snyder back. Come on, man. I got interested in this universe and Man of Steel.
Let's see.
I'm hoping, man. I'm hoping that would happen. Maybe we see him sooner than we think.
Let's hope so.
But
But I'm happy with actors coming back. Happy with Henry Cavill, Ben Affleck, and Gal Gadot all coming back. I'm happy with them coming back. You know what I mean? That would be okay with me.
because they could come back and be doing crappy roles, which wouldn't happen under this regime.
No, I don't think so. No, I don't think they'll do Sappy role. I don't think so. No, they'll
That's my
learn from the
point.
mistake. They're not going to do a
Who?
crappy role. No, I don't think so.
Warner Brothers?
If it's made the right way, people going to flock the theater to see. People long to see Henry Cavill and Ben Affleck. And if they
Yes.
see them in a movie,
But
people going to flock the
Cavill and Ben
theaters.
Affleck in Justice
Yes.
2017. They were there, you know.
Yeah, but
And that was
they
terrible.
learn. They're not doing a crappy thing. I don't think so. I don't think so. They learn from their
Right.
mistake.
So they wouldn't want to have crappy things because they would be with somebody who has a track record of not doing crappy stuff, which is Zack Snyder.
Well, we will
Their
see.
stock went up 3 times its value when the Snyder Cut came out. You know, their stock went up 3 times its normal value. The stock was 20 something USD. It went up to 73 USD. And then Ansonoff with a stupid ass self said, "Well, we don't have any plans for a sequel," and the stock plummeted back down.
No.
So investors will love for Zack Snyder to come back. In fact, David Zaslav and they would love for Zack Snyder to come back because it's cha-ching.
Well,
He the only director
let's see.
in all the
Let's see.
directors in the DC that does that. He moves the needle. So if they stupid, they wouldn't bring him back. If they smart, they're gonna bring him back. There's a lot of evidence for him. It's just that, you know, as I said before, the snake named Jeff Johns was the guy sabotaging him and trying to get all the executives against him with his little influential way. You know? Jeff Johns was doing that. That's why they need to get rid of him, move him, just kind of push him out the way.
I don't think Jeff Johns is that bad. No, to me, I don't think so. In my own opinion, he's not that what everybody, you know. I mean, he's a visionary person. I know what he's doing. So we will see.
Head of DC. Who became head of DC? Jeff Johns. It was Jeff Johns and John Berger. It was Jeff Johns. And what happened immediately? We got that pile of heaping, steaming mess. Justice League 2017. Right? Then Aquaman was marvelized. And then we had
Aquaman was good. Aquaman was good. I love Aquaman. And it made money. So
but it could have been so much better, bro. It could have been so much better. Just like how you could say you enjoyed Justice 2017, but the Snyder Cut is just so much better. Right?
Yeah.
That's my point.
Yeah.
So when I say steaming pile of, I mean compared to, you know, what we got. And if the Snyder Cut never came out, they kept that a secret. That's why the old regime says they regret putting out the Snyder Cut. But truth be told,
yeah,
it's a good thing the Snyder Cut because they was just gonna run that company down into the ground. The company was just because DC fans were getting disinterested with DC. It wasn't nobody even had to say boycott anything. Nobody had to say that. Nobody was interested in seeing what was they had offered. You know, and as you are a DC fan, right? Birds of Prey. That was a great movie.
No?
Wasn't it a
Crap.
great movie? You're a DC fan.
No.
You like almost everything.
Yeah, but Birds of Prey doesn't it does make it does not it's not made the right way like in the comics. If Birds of Prey was made the right way, then yes. But Margot Robbie it lets her gets to her head. It's total crap. That's not Cassandra Cain. That it doesn't make it's not made the right way. If it was made the right way, then you know
So,
what I mean.
like
Birds of Prey should
you, a
include
DC fan,
that girl. That girl
up
should be
to
in Birds of Prey.
fan saying Birds of Prey tells me that that's what they were offering. They were offering crap to DC fans, and that's why the DC fans weren't buying it. Wonder Woman 84 is crap. Okay, it's true. We can say it now openly. It was
No,
crap.
but
So Wonder
it
Woman
was
84
made
was
the
crap.
right way.
Birds of Prey was crap. Shazam is a family movie, so
Shazam
we'll
is
give
good. I like
Shazam a
Shazam.
pass,
Shazam is
right?
good.
Right. Aquaman could have been so much better because I haven't watched Aquaman ever. I haven't watched that movie in its entirety. I watched pieces of
Aquaman
it,
is good.
and I
Aquaman
just
is
got
really
turned
good. I
off. I
think you should
just
watch
can't.
Aquaman.
I have, and
Aquaman
I
is good.
just
Aquaman is
no.
really good.
It's just not to me.
Aquaman
But
is
to
good. I
you
love
maybe,
Aquaman.
but not.
Aquaman is a good movie.
But Justice League 2017 was crap. So when you look at it, they were just dropping crap after crap after crap, right? And then you may have a meh movie like say, The Suicide Squad. It's meh. Because Studio Squad is
Enjoy it.
meh at best. Yeah, I enjoy it too, but it's still
Yeah.
meh, right?
It's better than
It's
Birds
not.
of Prey. It's way better than Birds of Prey.
It ain't Zack Snyder Wonder Woman. It ain't BVS or Man of Steel. It's just it's meh. It's good.
Mm.
It's good. You know they had some shining people like Will Smith was good in it and stuff. But to say it was great, no, we can say that. You know what I mean?
I love Suicide Squad, the first Suicide
So
Squad
that's
movie.
that's what I'm talking about. And that was meh. People liked it, but it was meh, right? But I want to see what does with it. That's what I want to see. So at the end of the day, all I'm saying is we don't need meh movies. We don't need a Black Adam that people will say meh. It was good. I enjoyed it, but
Yeah, but
I don't know if
the
I'll
thing
go
is,
back and see.
The Rock should be smart. Listen now. The Rock and Zadlov should be smart. The only thing that save this movie, let Henry Cavill appear in. Heck, even add Batflick in it, even bad Flick and Wonder Woman in it. That will be even better. Add Batflick and
Yeah,
Wonder Woman into the mix. That will be even better.
I would say this is what I really feel. I feel they should show pieces of the Justice League in the movie. They don't have to be in the movie like in the movie with
Yeah.
The Rock, but they need to be as existing in the movie. And then Superman, who's a member of the Justice League, you could have him
Show up.
addressing Shazam. I'm not Shazam. Black Adam for some reason, whatever
Black
reason.
Adam. Yeah. Yeah.
So that's how I feel it should be.
They need to
Not
be
Superman
smart.
in isolation. Yeah, if they're smart, absolutely.
They need to be smart.
You know,
Because
yeah.
if they do have if Henry Cavill do appear in Black Adam, it's going to flop. If they don't see Henry Cavill in it,
Oh yeah.
it's going to it's probably going to flop. If Henry
So
Cavill
it
not
goes
in
like this: if they put Henry Cavill in Black Adam, they'll do better than if much better
Yes.
than if it doesn't have Henry Cavill. If
Right.
they put Henry Cavill in black suit, it's gonna break $1 billion.
Yeah.
It's
Go
definitely
$1 billion.
because you wouldn't really complain that, oh man, he should have been in the blue suit. You wouldn't complain about that. And the people who had that as an issue, they can't say nothing. And if the movie is solid, it don't have to be spectacular or anything, just has to be a solid movie. Oh yeah, that breaking $1 billion. Because if Aquaman broke $1 billion because everybody supported it, if everybody supports Black Adam, it'll break $1 billion for sure.
Yes.
for
So
sure.
we will see. We will see.
Yeah, but if you come in the blue suit, you're gonna have some problems, but it'll still make money. I think it'll still
You have a lot of
Warner.
idiots. Yeah, you have a lot of idiots and assholes out there. Don't let them scare you. You have a lot of idiots and assholes out there. Don't let nobody scare
My
you.
point is, I don't want detractors to have a leg to stand on. That's my point. So my point is because
Right.
they could go and say, well, it didn't. You said it was canon. It's not canon because he come in the blue suit. That's the stupidness we don't need. You
Yeah.
understand? We don't need that in the fandom. But it happens. If it wasn't,
There's a lot of
so
idiots.
that's why I don't want them to have nothing to say about Black Adam. They must come out of it mad because they didn't get to bash Hamada, which Hamada has nothing. He's kind of like out of the picture now. He's so out
He's
of
out
the
of the
picture.
picture. Walter Mother is gone.
And it's not a win for Walter Hamada if the Zack Snyder's Justice League shows up in Black Adam. Because if Zack Snyder's Justice League shows up in Black Adam, Hamada didn't want them in Black Adam. He said it was a cul-de-sac. It wasn't supposed to be. So for him, that's a terrible thing. And then to know that Black Adam will be fighting Henry Cavill Superman,
He's going to
Superman
fight. They're going to fight. He's going to fight the Justice League. Backlash say he wants to fight the Justice League, so we will see.
Happy about that. So I don't know why they can't see that. Like, dude, if this movie goes against everything Hamada didn't want it to do, then he lost. He takes the L, and we take the W. And
right
now, yes, Zack Snyder's way is the way to go. You have to go with Zack and his style of things. That's what it be a big statement. If it make $1 billion, and people say, well, if it make $1 billion, The Rock will get big hit, and you feel he has more shots and things. And we say, well, we made it possible.
I wouldn't mind that.
So if he gets,
I wouldn't mind that because he's the one who brought back Henry Cavill. He can bring back Henry Cavill. He can bring back everybody. Can bring back even Leslie Grace from Batgirl. Bring back Leslie Grace as well. Bring her back into Batflick.
My point
is, she work alongside Batflick.
If he gets big-headed, guess what? He forgot that the Justice League was in that movie. So if he gets big-headed, he got to know Justice League is what helped him get where he is at. And the Zack Snyder fans are getting where he is. So if we withdraw our support from him, guess what? Your movie going to flop. So if you have a sequel, your movie will flop. So don't mess around with us. That sounds
because if the fan don't see Henry Cavill, if the fan don't see Henry Cavill in the movie, they're going to be disappointed. They're not going to make. They need to have put Henry Cavill in there. Put him in there. If even for 1 second or 1 minute or 1 second, put him in there.
I'll tell you this though. I suspect they're going to have the Justice League in the film because if you look at Amanda Waller's thing in the you'll see Justice League on the side.
Yeah. Yes.
So I know they're
working
at it, and Amanda Waller's a reshoot. So
if I was them, look here. If I was in charge, I would come all out and give MC a run for the money. I would bring back Ben Affleck, Henry Cavill, and Gal Gadot. Put them in there. Give Marvel a run for the money. Let the Marvel fans fret and cry like babies.
They don't know if the reshoots that they're doing right now, if they're doing that. So we don't know because they can do reshoots right up to. So you never know. It may have a surprise.
Right now. They're in Los Angeles right now. 3 of them, both 3 of them are in Los Angeles right now. You don't have to speak.
I would work them right now.
Yeah. And they don't live in. None of them don't live in. I don't think none of them live in Los Angeles. Henry Cavill live in England.
If we see Superman, Batman, and Wonder Woman show up in Black Adam, and Superman, of course, will be in Black Suit, but Superman, Batman, Wonder Woman show up in Black Adam.
Is it that theater? The story goes all $2 billion. If they see them in Black Adam. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He said nobody didn't see the Trinity come up on him. Stay in line, bro.
Yeah. If you see them in the Flash, if you see Henry Cavill, Ben Affleck, and so in Flash, Flash gross $1 billion if they appear in the Flash movie.
It
They
went
better
from
be
being
smart.
a box office to
Mhm.
it will definitely rake over $1 billion when all is said and done. If that's up on
People
Netflix,
going
they play their
no
cards
matter the
right.
pandemic. It's a pandemic. No matter the pandemic, people want to see Henry Cavill and Ben Affleck.
But
The fan
my
base
point is
want to
this:
see them.
they got to play their cards right with Black Adam because Black Adam is the beginning.
Yes,
So if
they
they
better
play
be
their cards
smart.
with Black Adam, you know,
Yeah,
if they have a tremendous Black Adam, then they definitely could have a tremendous success with the Flash. So
yeah.
it's really all dependent
If the Rock
on who
disappoint
the
the fan, if
producers
they
are.
disappoint the fans, Black Adam is going to fail if they disappoint the fans. They better not
Well,
disappoint the fan. They better put Henry Cavill in there. They need to be smart. Be
yeah,
smart.
for sure.
You know what I mean? Yeah.
Yeah, and they
If, if,
can't
if
just shoehorn him in there. He has to be properly put in there so that when we look, we say, "Ah, that's Superman." That's
yeah,
the Superman I know.
yeah.
If
And
if they
Zaslav
manage
will
to
pure
cast that,
smile. Zaslav will smile. If Black Adam goes a billion money, Zaslav is going to smile. No matter
maybe
what
I don't
decision
know, because
Zaslav
I
makes.
don't know. From what I heard, the music's gonna be ominous and Henry Cavill's gonna be real serious about it. So, and I'm not
Yeah.
too sure
So
if
let's
Black
see.
I don't know if Black Adam falls out with the JSA at the end of the movie in any case, because some people saying he
They're
will
going to
leave the
fight, but they're
JSA
going to
behind.
work together. They're going to fight, but they're going to work together against Sabak,
Yeah,
villain Sabak.
but that don't mean that Black Adam is gonna to be with them at the end of the movie. He
No,
might go
he's
to
an anti-hero. He's an anti-hero because right
yeah,
now
he's a
in the comics he's a member of the Justice League. He's a member of the Justice League, but he's an anti-hero. You understand? He's right now a member of the Justice
but
League, but he's an anti-hero.
at the end of Shazam there was an empty seat.
Yeah, that's his seed,
Oh,
Black
you didn't
Adam.
see?
Yeah, 'cause they talked about Black Adam in Shazam, you know. The wizard talked
Yeah,
about Black Adam. Yeah, and it's the shadow of Black
yeah.
Adam when he was telling Billy Batson about the story of Black Adam.
There's a deleted scene in Shazam where they all sit on the thrones, and there's
Yes,
six thrones, seven thrones, and there's six of them, and there's an empty throne,
yeah,
and I believe
that
that.
was Black Adam's seed. Yeah. So they're going to eventually meet up. He and Shazam are going to eventually meet up, and with Superman, because Superman alone can't
Yes,
defeat Black Adam because of magic. So he's going to get help from Wonder Woman and Shazam.
that's gonna be sick. That's gonna
Yeah,
be sick.
what pity.
You
It's
know,
a pity that can't be released next year. My God, man. Oh gosh, they let Marvel beat them to the punch. They need to
yeah,
rival Marvel. They have better characters than Marvel. Rival MCU. Give them a run for the money. They can't do it.
I think DC. I think DC
If
has
I
better
was in charge,
characters, and
if I was in charge, I was that in their position. I would do a way better job than these clowns. I would take it to a Marvel hard and take it to them hard and give them a run for their money. If it was me, if I was in their position.
guaranteed, guaranteed that's gonna happen. Zaslav don't play, so I expect that to happen. But
I think,
like that,
my opinion, I think
at the end,
Zaslav is a clone. Zaslav is a clone. He's a coward and a clone. I think he's a coward and
that's
a clown like Walter Amada.
who is he so far has been doing what we want him to do with these characters. He's brought back Henry Cavill. He's brought back Ben Affleck. He's brought back Gal Gadot. You know, he's bringing back. I heard other members of the Justice League. So that might be Ray
So
Fisher.
let's see.
You know what I mean? So we gotta see. Maybe
Hopefully.
Martian Manhunt might up here. Yeah, Harry Lennox. You never know.
What's his
You
name?
know.
The
So
fellow that played Marshall Manhunter. What's his name again? Oh my God! That actor that played Marshall Manhunter, Harry Lennox. Harry Lennox. Yeah,
that's it.
and
Yeah,
I
he
knew,
might bring it back.
I knew all
I
along
can't.
from Man of Steel. I knew all along that
What
he was
I
in Marshall
also
Manhunter. When I
yeah.
first saw Man of Steel in the theaters, I said to myself,
That's
"That's a
what I,
Martian Manhunter." And people said that I'm crazy and paranoid. When I said that on Facebook, they said that he's not Martian Manhunter. But I knew all along that he was Martian Manhunter all along. For the way he looked at Superman in the room there. He's a Martian Manhunter.
yeah.
I knew
Bring up.
all along.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
John
Aaron Lennox
Jones
knew
boy.
too, but he couldn't say anything as yet. Because when you're making a Man of Steel, I saw him standing beside Zack Snyder in green motion capture, beside Zack Snyder. I said that he was the Martian Manhunter. He was standing beside Zack Snyder in green motion capture, but they took down that picture. I knew all along.
You see, Zack Snyder actually wanted to do a Man of Steel 2 before BVS, but
Yeah.
Warner Brothers forced him to rush the thing to
They,
do
they
it.
get they get they
And
get they get they get what you call it, Gideon. They get frightened because they want to catch up Marvel. These idiots. They get cowardly.
yeah.
And so what happened?
Now they're
They
gonna
get coward, even more coward.
yeah.
Here the
Hey, what
fans
do you think of
started
Blue
crying to
Beetle?
them. Blue
Blue
Beetle.
Beetle
I'm
coming
not
out next
to be.
season.
I'm not interested in Blue Beetle. The only way I'm interested in Blue Beetle, unless the Justice League appear in it, unless Henry Cavill, Ben Affleck, and Gal Gadot appear in Blue Beetle. But I'm not interested in Blue Beetle. Sorry, that should even be made. To my humble opinion,
No, 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 no. You have a good point. You have a good point.
A Man of Steel should
But
have been made instead of Blue Beetle. Man of Steel movie should be made instead of Blue Beetle. You know, but that's just how it is. That was part of Waterman's thing. Not interested. But the only way, see, unless Henry Cavill, Ben Affleck, and Gal Gadot appear in Blue Beetle, they cameo in Blue Beetle. They should cameo. They should let them cameo in all the DC movies right now, in order to make money. Put Henry Cavill, Ben
yeah,
Affleck, and Gal Gadot in all the DC movies them right now. Put them in all of them. Lead up to Justice League. You know what I mean? Because people want to
yeah, I
see
agree.
them. The fans want to see Superman and Batman. You know what I mean?
All this time.
Yeah.
And you know what's cool about this one is that fans didn't. I mean, fans did want to see Brandon Roth again, but not so much. But Henry Cavill, fans really want to see Henry Cavill. Like
Want to
they
see?
want to see
Yes.
him.
Because next year is going to be 10 years since Man of Steel comes out. 10 years. And a Superman movie has been made in 10 years. Come on, man. Come on. They want to see Henry Cavill. They're going to flood the theater. That's why they must put Henry Cavill in there. Put them in all the more DC movies. People going to flood. No matter the pandemic, people going to flood the theater to see Henry Cavill.
Oh yeah,
But whether he's in the red suit or black suit, what have you, once it is Henry
yeah,
Cavill,
yeah.
people going to want to see him. And Ben Affleck, Batflick. People want to see him and Batflick. They need to be smart. And Zadlab
That's
says
what it
Zadlab
boils
want
down.
to make money. Zadlab said he want to make money. Do that in order to make money. You know what I mean? Yeah.
That's what it's doing. Yeah, man.
We have
So that's
some
basically what.
idiots don't agree with me.
But
Eh?
I agree with you.
Correct.
You did this for the longest.
But a bunch of idiots and assholes out there. I don't care about them. They don't let them scare me. There's an individual by the name of Future. He makes his videos, right? But I comment on his video because I'm a DC fan. Some idiots trying to threaten me, trying to scare me, saying that if I comment anymore on his video, they're going to close me out. They're going to shut me down from YouTube. I tell them to go away. I tell them to go F themselves. That's what I tell them, and I block them. Nobody don't dictate to me and tell me who to talk to or not to talk. I talk to who I want to talk to. What, you understand? These idiots.
Future DC Comics on, yeah. I mean, you
Yeah,
listen
can
to
you hear me?
everybody, so you just.
No, not listen to anybody. I'm not listen to them, but they said they message me on the video that I make. You know, you go on YouTube studio, you can't see it, only you can see it. They message you on the video then, but I delete the message them. Nobody can see it, only you can see when you go on YouTube studio. You see the message they send on the video below my video them. I just delete them and block them because they are idiots.
For sure. You know, I don't really spend too much time with people who are not constructive. It's very destructive. I mean,
Yeah,
but I'm really happy to have you on again, Leroy. It's been a long
yeah,
time.
yeah.
You
You
know, I
know
feel
me.
like
Look
you're
here, you know me already. You know me, right? You know me for me. You don't business about anybody. You don't business who watch who we talk. I don't watch who you talk to. You don't watch who I talk. You and I get along well. You know what I mean? And we are
absolutely,
adults.
absolutely, man. You know I back you 100% and your channel.
Yeah.
And you've been around since the beginning, so you know you are a real DC fan. You the
I'm a
real
true
thing.
DC fan from 1975 when I was 5 years old. So I have no worries.
Wow. Oh
But
man,
many of these idiots,
1975
many of
when
them
I
are
was born.
posers. Yeah. Many of these idiots are posers. Some of them are still in high school. They're 10-year-olds in adult bodies. Like Belle Reeves, she's still in high school. She's not an adult. She's a 10-year-old in an adult body. Many of these idiots. You know what I mean?
I'm s- I'm still subscribed to her though, but I don't really these days watch her videos because it's too much just stuff that have nothing to do with DC. So when she says something about
Yeah,
DC, I'll check it out because she's
yeah.
a big
As
BVS
a
fan,
fan.
a big Batman fan, tremendous Batman v
Yeah,
Superman fan, and me, I'm a big Batman v Superman fan. In fact, after doing this stream, watch Batman v Superman again.
yeah.
Like because I've
Can you
seen
hear
so
me?
much. Like yeah, clear,
Okay,
loud and clear. Okay.
okay.
So I love Batman v Superman. It's not my favorite movie now. It's Zack Snyder's Justice League is my favorite movie.
Yeah, Zack Snyder
But
Justice League
Batman v
my
Superman
favorite
is
as well.
because
Yeah,
you know why? BVS was great, but it didn't have that inspirational ending. It had an inspirational ending, but not the
yeah.
inspirational ending like Zack Snyder's Justice
But
League. And the
to
best
me,
part,
I love the theatrical. The theatrical, I've had great ending with the race between him and Flash. That is iconic. The theatrical. I love the
oh,
theatrical Justice League. The race between him and the
it
Flash.
was messed up
I like
by
that
his face
part.
though. His face,
Yeah.
God, that was just, what
But
did he do
to
to him?
me,
What did he do
his
to him?
face doesn't look any way to me, you know. His face doesn't look
Oh,
any way
he's good.
because of they talked about it. They sabotage
Listen,
it. But I don't see anything wrong with his
put
face. His face look alright to me.
side by side with Henry Cavill's face and Zack Snyder's Justice League and tell me they didn't do a horrible
No,
job.
his face because he was shaving. He did it before. He did it before he did Mission Impossible. You know what I mean? His face looked better, but the face looked good in both of them. In my opinion, I didn't see anything wrong with his face in the theatrical version. But the two people
Yeah,
talk about it.
but it's
They talk about it with pure hate with what going on behind the scenes, and that's what's happening.
no.
Yeah,
It's bad. I mean, I was apologizing for
yeah.
it, but now that I look at it, Henry makes fun of it.
There's no need to
You know,
apologize anything because I don't care what anybody say. I love the theatrical version. I don't give a damn what people want to say. They want to call me names. That don't give a damn. But I love both versions. I love both versions of Justice League.
I have not watched the theatrical version, and I will not be watching the theatrical version anymore. And it's not
Well, I watched it. I was
it's
watching
just
it yesterday. I watched it on my phone, so it's good. I watched both versions on my phone yesterday, and both versions are good, so I have no worries.
I tried to watch some of it, and just the opening scene was just too much. Batman on the roof was
I love
not
it.
good either. Like look at it now, and I'm what I mean. I saw see Zack Snyder just spoiled it for the theatrical. There's no way I'm going back to the theatrical. No way. I think there's one
Okay.
thing in the theatrical I
All
like.
right then.
You remember when in the whole league after he rose from the dead, and when the
Yeah.
Flash was took off like a catch him. I really like that point where the Flash was like when Superman's eyes turned and look at him, and then he was like
Yeah.
so shocked. Like
Yeah, it's good. Yeah, yeah,
in
man.
Zack
That was good. And the race, and they were racing. Yeah, it's good.
League as well. I
That,
think
that
the
version of Stephen
music,
Wolf didn't look
the
bad.
music in
Stephen Wolf didn't look bad in that version. Stephen Wolf looked more like the comic style in that version, in the theatrical version. So, and Ray Fisher's father is
just
alive. Ray Fisher's father did not die in the theatrical version. So, that's how it is.
I didn't like
Cyborg's
Steppenwolf in the
father.
theatrical version, to be honest. Steppenwolf in the theatrical version, but then when I saw Steppenwolf in Zack Snyder's Justice League, I gotta admit,
Yeah.
Zack Snyder's Justice League. I mean,
Okay.
that
Both of them
it
look good. Both
was
versions
I
look
took up
good.
and how he
Yeah.
caught like you remember them at fire and he just when I look at the other Steppenwolf, it's like oh my god, it's like you go into the uncanny valley when
Yeah.
you're watching these robot human
Yeah.
heads on. He looks
Yeah.
like that. Like oh my god. It's like oh my god. you know?
Yeah.
So nah I think I like I said before, Zack Snyder Justice League spoiled it for the theatrical version. There's no way I'm going back to that. I watched pieces of
Okay.
it up to recently because I was trying to get Justice League fighting Steppenwolf in the tunnel. So the sometimes even though you put Zack Snyder's Justice League in the search on YouTube, you'll find still the other version, and you accidentally click on it, and you open it up, and you're like, "What is this?" And you're like, "Hell no!" Lord Cool J, hey Lord Cool J, what's up, man?
Hello.
Great to see Lord in here.
Yeah,
He's
hello,
dropping
hello,
some
hello,
love.
Lord
Great discussion,
Koji.
guys.
Yeah.
Oh, it's great to have you here, man. Good to have you.
All right.
Yeah. It's for me, but I like how you have love for DC like that, though. That you would actually go
Yeah.
back and watch a movie, and I defend vehemently, if you do remember, Justice League 2017 when it just came out. I was like, no, this is Zack Snyder, still Zack Snyder's vision. Yeah, it's diluted down a little bit, but then I was fighting it down until I saw the blue
I know
suit.
what happened.
When he get the suit, and then he showed it the deleted scene where Superman was going to get his suit, and I just saw the quality of that video. And even though it wasn't the black suit he came out with, it was blue, and then he went by Alfred. I was like, I've been lied to, and I was so angry.
No,
I was so angry after that.
He filmed it in the red and blue suit. Henry Cavill filmed it in the red and blue suit at that time, but Zack Snyder changed it to the black suit in the. You see in the red and blue. Yeah, it changed to the black suit in the post. But Henry Cavill filmed it in the red and blue. You feel all the scene in the red and blue suit.
Yeah, the red and blue suit is beautiful. It's I'm telling you, it's a beautiful piece of work, man.
Yeah.
Very, very beautiful.
But
I'm just saying
when
the black.
They changed to the black because they wanted Zack Snyder they wanted to use the black, but they said no, use red and blue. At the time, they said no, use red and blue.
But I'll be honest with you, I was so glad they used the black suit because the comics and Superman, it's the regeneration suit and all that with the comics. So for me, it was a great moment when I saw the black suit. I was like, oh my god, the black suit.
Yeah, but
so I kind of lost my mind with that. And even though he was in the black suit, he was in the black suit in Man of Steel as well.
In the dream sequence. No, that's the dream sequence. In the dream sequence. It wasn't the black suit in the dream sequence.
Yeah. Lord Koji says it was meant to be turned to the black in post to keep it as a surprise for seeing it black when the movie came out. Yeah, it definitely was a surprise. It definitely was.
But Warner Bros. Didn't want that at the time, so.
Oh boy, and everybody wanted to see the black suit, so it was a great thing. I mean, I don't lie. I was overjoyed seeing the black suit Superman, especially how he ascended up. The music Superman rising, and he ascended up into the sky towards the sun, and just kind of. Oh man, that was so.
The color. I prefer the red and blue, but yeah, that's not good. Yeah. That's how it is.
But then the comics, it does fit the comics that he comes back. He comes back with the black.
Henry Cavill said he wanted the red and blue. Henry Cavill said he preferred the red and blue. That's what Henry Cavill said. So we will just have to wait and see. He said he preferred the red and blue. We're in the red and blue. So we will see.
Superman is Boy Scout. So eventually he's going to be in the red and blue. Don't get me wrong. I'm just saying this is a period of time, which is a special period of time where he actually is going to wear the black. And he has other suits he wears as well. Other suits he wears, but it's good that we saw him at least in. That's the other thing. People always think Superman has to wear the blue suit only, and Superman has been in so many different kinds of suits in animation. Even in the CW, he's been in different kinds of suits. Smallville, he was in a different kind. So I'm just saying, why not allow Superman to expand, to grow as a character, so we can see many different. Ways he can be seen. That's what I say. Lord Koji says, I have to go do some work. Keep the flame burning, friends. Much love. Yes, sir.
Okay, Lord Koji.
We love DC.
All right.
DC in the building, Lord Koji. Have a good one, Lord Koji.
All right.
Yeah, he's a real DC fan, boy. Woo.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I mean, it's one of those things where, again, it creates a lot of controversy because Zack Snyder rift between him and the studio when it came to
Fan base
creative
divided.
ideas. So the fan base is divided. Yeah. So that's the problem.
Who
When
divided
the
it?
fan base
You know, you
comes
see,
together,
when come
yeah,
together
special
because there's
things
a
are
big
going.
war between the fan base right now. Big war right now between fan base. The fit between fans right now, even as we speak. So nothing in me and you can do anything about that.
But look, you and we disagree on different things, and still at the same time, we are very civil with each other. We get to talk. We're still
Yeah,
excited about DC. Why can't
yeah.
it be like that? Why do we have to separate into factions
Many
and
of these
bash
people,
each
look
other?
here.
It's not necessary.
Many of these people, they are still in high school. Many of them are still in high school. They are 10-year-old. I graduated high school about 33 years ago. They are still in high school. They have this high school mentality. Let these idiots. Like 10-year-old in adult bodies. They're in junior high school. Like, I would come out of high school long ago. So I don't worry myself about it. They are judging you by who
Exactly.
you talk to. No. You don't judge people by who they talk to. Who they want to talk, that's your business. I don't judge people by who they talk to. You know what I mean? No.
You judge people by what they do, what you do,
Yeah.
which is
And by their
what you say,
behavior.
not
No.
by.
You understand? I'm always well. You know me. I'm
So
always
yeah,
well
man.
behaved. You know me for
Good
years,
guy,
and
man.
I'm
You're
always
DC.
well behaved. You understand?
Yeah. And,
No,
and
you're not
that's
just
cool.
talking.
You
Like,
know,
you're just
I
using like adults.
well be all the time, but I try my best. And I always try to be fair. I try to be, as truthful as I can
Yeah.
possibly be. And one of the things about DC that I like is the characters actually have something you can
Yeah.
sort of adopt in your own existence. That's what I like about DC. And then coming from a Christocentric background, I use it for trying to teach values to people. So that's where I come from, really. I'm excited to see what Shazam brings to the table and the cast of Shazam.
Shazam, Fury of the
I
Gods.
wasn't
Yeah.
I wasn't excited before. I wasn't interested before, but now I am. And so
It's going to be, this
more
one's
more
going to be
so,
better than the first one.
right? Well,
Sorry.
hopefully. Sorry. That's Shazam. Did I say Shazam? Oh yeah, I'm interested in
Yeah.
Shazam: Fury of the Gods as well. I was talking about
Shazam,
Black
Fury of the
Adam. I
Gods.
don't know
That's a
why I say
combination of
Shazam.
Shazam movie
Yeah, but
and Black
Black
Adam.
Adam.
Yeah.
You know, Black Adam. Will it be better than the Batman? Will it be better than
It's going to be
Shazam?
better than the
I would say
Batman.
this. I think it's going to be a better DC movie than almost
The
all the DC
Batman.
movies we've seen so far. Yeah,
Yeah.
from Suicide Squad all the way back to Shazam, I think it's going to be better than them. It might even be better than Aquaman
Yeah.
because Aquaman didn't really have much of a story. We'll see if
Aquaman
Black
is
Adam
good.
has a.
Aquaman is good. I love Aquaman.
Yeah, it's very entertaining, but it what story did it really have? It didn't really have much of a story. It was
It
he
has a
goes
great
back
story.
to
In my opinion, I think it has a great story. Aquaman has a
back
great
to
story. I love
violence.
Aquaman. I don't care what anybody wants to say.
Brother in a fight. He was supposed to fight
Jason
for the
Momoa
leadership or whatever.
and his brother, Orm,
Was on a
the Ocean Master.
looking for the trident or
Yeah,
something up Atlantis,
the
and
Trident,
then
yeah.
he discovers his mother's still alive because he thought she died, and
She didn't die.
I
She didn't die.
believe
His mother didn't die. She didn't
didn't
die.
he he's basically saying why he wanted to get the trident, because he just wants to try and help out his people, and
They
from
have the
there
Trident.
uh,
Yeah.
goes on to fight against Orm, who's trying to gather all the forces, and he beats Orm, and that's the story. That's essentially the story of Aquaman. It's not really like it's not BVS.
Yeah.
It's not very much of a story. It's kind of like Suicide Squad. The Suicide Squad that we saw
And he mentioned
in
they mentioned Steppenwolf in it.
2016, the
They mentioned
2016
Steppenwolf in the
Suicide
movie.
Squad. That was
Yeah.
to me
I
that
love
was
that. Jeff Johns did that
yeah,
well.
but it didn't have much
But I
story
love
either.
that very much.
it didn't have much of a
It has a
story.
great
It was more
storyline.
about.
I think it has a great storyline.
I mean, yeah, you had a little something with Deadshot. Harley Quinn had to
And Batfleck
go with
was in it too. Ben Affleck was in it. Batfleck was in it, and Flash was in it. Was in Suicide Squad.
Flash was, yeah. But
And
I don't
Batfleck.
know. Practice had a lot more personality, so that was what made the Suicide. That's what made Suicide Squad so good. They had nice chemistry with each other and stuff. But to say they
Yeah.
had a story, different. The big baddie was Enchantress. Like, so it's lame. And she was this
I
big
like it.
blob thingy. It was
She's
lame.
powerful.
I mean,
She's powerful though.
yeah, but in real haircut, it's supposed to be Steppenwolf controlling. I don't know if he's controlling Enchantress, which
I say more
and
girl
then
that was
and
in it.
supposed to be these eyes
Enchantress,
of
yeah.
whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Demons that was supposed to be on it. So it was a different story, and then Joker was like a wild card in the whole thing. And he was supposed to abuse Harley Quinn. It was supposed to be a lot more depth to it.
And El Diablo did not die in the aircut. He did not die. He survived. El Diablo, who helped defeated the Enchantress henchman, he did not die. He survived in the aircut. So
Right. There was no
hopefully we'll get to see
whole
it.
Enchantress, whatever the name of the monster thing he was. There was none of that
Yeah.
in the haircut. So that's
Oh,
why you really need to see it in the context of what it really was. And
yeah.
David Ayer writes this story. It is what it is. We need to
That's
see
what it
the
is. Yeah,
haircut,
we
and
can't do anything
see,
about
need
it.
to see the haircut. You see that?
Because
Hopefully we see it in the cinemas.
let's
This
hope
year
so.
there's supposed to be two unknown. Hopefully we get to see one of them being the haircut and one being the Snyder cut. I want to see both in the
Let's hope.
theaters. I hope so, because I'll be happy. They can make my day. Just like how they made my day by linking Black Adam Snyder cut. I hope that they make my day by linking
Yeah.
haircut and Zack Snyder Justice League in cinemas. I would love to see those things in cinemas. I'll
Yeah.
go to IMAX in Trinidad and watch that stuff on loop.
Yeah. And we must ensure that it does
I
well. It does well. Yeah.
don't care. Give me 5
Yeah.
hours. I don't care.
All right
Whatever.
then. So take care then. So
Yeah.
I'll be leaving. Great. Thank you for allowing me on your live.
Well,
Yeah.
thank you. The honor is all mine. I invited you
Yeah.
here. So have a good one.
Yes.
And you having a live. If I'm, let me know so I can come on the live.
Yeah. Okay. Yes. All
All
right
right,
then. So
man.
take care. All right.
Too. All right.